Hi there everyone, it is currently the 21st of November 2012 and out here in Eastern Asia and the Western Pacific, well, it's actually relatively quiet. We are still seeing some heavy snowfall across northern Japan here. Actually, you can see the sea effect snow forming up and rushing across the Sea of Japan here. Meanwhile, down towards the southeastern China, some very thick fog has been in place for quite some time. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on the update and how that's going to affect Japan going into the weekend. But into the tropics, and I do want to talk about this area into the Philippines. You have been seeing some heavy rainfall here, actually, according to the World Meteorological Organization. In the past 24 hours, actually, some totals adding up over 100 millimeters, about 121 there in Visayas, and also down towards Mindanao, continuing to see this heavy rain, and that is why Pagasa has issued a statement basically saying at this time that across this entire, the intertropical convergence zone has really been kicking up here, and that is why we are seeing the heavy rain showers here, even off towards Malaysia, also continuing to see some heavy showers. So that's just continuing to linger. It's pushing farther and farther towards the south. That's why if you are in northern Luzon, you're probably seeing some gusty winds here, mainly due to that northeast monsoon coming around from the Siberian high off here towards the north, but the rainfall is not so intense. It might be sunny for most of the days here, the past several days, but all this heavy rainfall is still creating that risk of flooding and landslides. So speaking of the tropics, I want to continue to look towards the south, not even on this map, farther towards the south, and into and around the Solomon Islands. You see this area right here? Look at that inflow and outflow coming around this. Now, this is a tropical cyclone formation alert, according to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. I haven't seen anything put out by New Caledonia's weather agency here. As far as development of this storm system here, and as we can see on the satellite loop, it's remaining rather disorganized, but nonetheless, still is a lot of convection here, lots of moisture to contend with across the Solomon Islands. Actually, very warm sea surface temperatures extending all the way down there towards the southeast, in and around New Caledonia as well. So this storm system definitely takes time to be watched, but unless you're on one of these small islands here, I don't think it's really going to be impacting too many people, even into the Noumea area. I don't even really see anything more than a light rain shower or two coming out of this, because likely it's going to keep off towards the northeast. And that's mainly due to the Australian high just kind of dominating the entire weather pattern out here. That's going to keep it off there towards the northeast. You still haven't quite seen that monsoonal flow push as far south as the Coral Sea here. So as shown on the GFS model outlook, it does look like this storm system should just stay north of New Caledonia, kind of skimming the northern portions of the island, but overall, most of that heavy precipitation and definitely the gusty winds are going to stay offshore as it pushes off there towards the southeast. And eventually just kind of dissipates out there. But what this is showing is that, well, cyclone season's really starting to kick up here. We're going to start to change our attention from the Western Pacific down there around Australia as far as tropical activity. But don't worry, if you're off here towards the north, I'm still going to be talking about you and what's happening out across this area, and that includes a storm system that's coming out of eastern China that's going to develop up and likely extend off here towards the east going into the next several days, specifically the Pacific side of Japan. I expect some heavy rain showers on Friday. And why I bring up Friday, Friday is actually a holiday here in Japan. And I do believe that many people are going to be somewhat disappointed as far as that really big barbecue day here in late November. So something that's going to be coming up and unfortunately is going to be rather cold and rather rainy. But that is all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at Western Pacific Weather. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can always post them in the comment box below. You can always email me at robertspeta@westernpacificweather.com, or better yet, follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Robert Speta, or you can follow the website at Western Pacific Weather. I always encourage that, so thanks again for watching. Stay safe out there, and have a great day, everybody. Bye.